the counter at Sweet Grace Café, hair tied up in a powdered ballet. I stumble in around 9:30 just for coffee and a view so fine. I ain't smooth, don't know what to say, so I order cinnamon rolls every day. She hands them over with that shy grin, and I fall in love all over again. Cinnamon rolls and morning smiles, that's how she gets me mile by mile. I trade my boots and my beat-up truck just to hear her laugh when I mess up. No fancy words, no big love trials, just cinnamon rolls and morning smiles, and morning smiles. Tuesday came with cloudy skies. She handed my box, but something surprised. Written in ink on the paper bag, next time stay and sit, I won't nag. Now we share a booth near the window seat. Her laugh's as sweet as anything I eat. Turns out love don't need champagne flutes, just sugar dough and honest ruse. Cinnamon rolls and morning smiles, now she walks with me every mile. From coffee dates to holding hands, love grew slow, but it sure feels grand. And all it took was her little style of cinnamon rolls and morning smiles, and morning smiles. So if you're lonely, stop and see, there might be love by the bakery hut. She works the morning shift, opens up at 5. Apron tied, steam starts to rise. Old jukebox hums a Patsy tune, and the sun creeps in like a sleepy June. I stop by with boots full of dirt, order my usual, act like it don't hurt. But every time she pours that brew, I fall a little deeper too. Just coffee and a smile, but it lights my day. In a roadside diner off of Highway 8. No fancy words or pickup lines, just her laugh and a slice of time. I don't know how, but she drives me wild, with nothing more than coffee and a smile. I leave a note on my paper cup, maybe someday we'll share one up. She blushes red but writes right back, only if you bring that cowboy hat. Now every morning feels brand new, same cup of joe, but a different view. Love can brew in the smallest place, with caffeine warmth and a freckled face. Just coffee and a smile, but it changed my fate. Turn lonely roads into sweet first dates. No candlelight or violin, just a window seat and where she's been. I'd drive for miles, stay a while, for nothing more than coffee and a smile. Yeah, it started small, but now I see she's more than just caffeine to me. And every day's worth every mile for coffee and her smile. Daddy wore it back in '69, faded blue with a worn-out spine, oil-stained sleeves from the Ford he built, buttons loose, but the pride still gilt. He passed it down when I turned 16. Said, son, this coat ain't just some jeans. It's every mile I ever walked, every truth I never taught. Denim and dust, stitched with years, soaked in sweat and quiet tears. It's more than threads, it's stories told in every rip, in every fold. A legacy that fits just right through firestorm and autumn light. Not just a jacket hanging rough, blood and hope in denim and dust. I wore it through my rebel days, bar fights, heartbreaks, back road haze. Then came time, I passed it down to my boy wearing his cap turned around. He asked me once, why keep this old thing? I said, son, it's got more than a name. It's got your roots, your granddad's fight, and the strength to do what's right. Denim and dust, stitched with years, sweat and quiet tears. It's more than cloth and old brass snaps. It's three men's lives on country maps. A legacy that won't go bust, still breathing proud through denim and dust. So hang it proud when the wind turns cold. It ain't new, but it's full of soul. From plow to porch, from gun to trust, there's love still left in denim and dust. Loading low on a Friday night, just needed gas and a bite to fight. But there she stood in that neon glow, cherry cola lips and a radio flow. Hair tied up with a pencil pen, counting change like a queen of 10. She smiled once and I lost my cool, spilled coffee on my worn out boots. Gas station girl in a small town dream, selling love with a soda machine. Winks like she knows every secret I keep. Hearts go flat, but her runs deep. I don't need a map or a highway swirl, I'm just circling back for that gas station girl. She plays Merle on the speaker loud, dancing slow behind the counter crowd. Told me once she don't date cowboys, but she laughed when I bought all the almond joys. Now I'm filling up every other day just to hear her high and maybe stay. She's got me hooked like a diesel tune, and I pray her shift don't end too soon. Gas station girl with the sun-kissed eyes, stealing hearts between burger fries. Talking sweet in her apron twirl, got me stuck in this little swirl. Forget the road, forget the world, I'm falling hard for that gas station girl. So if you pass mile marker 33 and a Texaco sign waves free, stop for snacks, but don't you dare steal the girl who made my engine feel real. Gas station girl with the sun-kissed eyes, stealing hearts between burger fries. Talking sweet in her apron twirl, got me stuck in this little swirl. Forget the road, forget the world, I'm falling hard for that gas station girl. Station girl. I sleep behind the counter now, in a ghost town shell off Highway 9. Neon buzzing when the wind comes low, like it's whispering secrets I used to know. There's a rusted pump and a broken sign that once lit up, open all the time. But the road got quiet round 92, and I stayed long after the silence grew. I'm the last light in this gasoline ghost town, where tumbleweeds and lost hearts settle down. She left a map on the station wall, said find me when the stars start to fall. But I never chased, just stood my ground, waiting in this gasoline ghost town. Some nights I hear a car roll slow, think it's her in the moonlight glow. But it's just the wind and a song on repeat from a jukebox dream and an empty seat. I could've left, I could've gone, but ghosts like me don't move on. We fill the tanks that could have been and watch the sunrise once again. Yeah, I'm the soul of there somewhere far and wide. But I made a promise I'd never hide. So here I stand, where we once found love in this gasoline ghost town. If you pass by and hear a song, it's just me and time singing along in this lonesome gasoline ghost town. There's a gravel path in my memory where the pine trees whispered back to me. Mama's porch light still burns bright in the corners of my mind each night. I've been gone too long, I know, but my heart still beats where the cornfields grow. Take me back to that dirt road where the sky turns fire as the sun gets low, where my first kiss and first mistake still echo in that fishing lake. No matter how far I may roam, that red clay dust still feels like home. Lord, I'm aching in my soul to get back to that dirt road. There's a tire swing and a broken fence. Every crack still makes perfect sense. I traded boots for concrete shoes, but lost a part I didn't choose. The city lights, they shine too cold. I miss the stars my granddad told. Take me back to that dirt road where the sky turns fire as the sun gets low, where my first kiss and first mistake still echo in that fishing lake. No matter how far I may roam, that red clay dust still feels like home. Lord, I'm aching in my soul to get back to that dirt road. And maybe one day I'll return with stories and the lessons learned. Take me back to that dirt road where my roots run deep and my heart knows, where Sunday songs and old dog barks still echo through those southern sparks. No matter how far I may roam, that red clay dust still feels like home. Lord, I'm aching in my soul to get back to that dirt road. We were barefoot in July heat, running wild down gravel streets. Grandpa's barn was our old fort, with mason jars and secret swords. Mama called us in by name. We were lost in childhood games. That old oak tree knew all our plans, carved our dreams with pocket knives in hand. Back when the fireflies glowed and the summer wind would kiss our souls, long neck lemonade and radio songs. We swore that youth would last so long, swinging on a rope into the creek below. Back when the fireflies glowed. First kiss by the hayfield line. We were 16, barely out of time. Your sundress danced like it knew the tune of every slow song beneath the moon. Daddy's truck and a cooler of Cokes, talking about dreams and cigarette smoke. We thought we'd never leave this land, but the world don't always go as planned. Back when the fireflies glowed and the summer wind would kiss our souls, long neck lemonade and radio songs. We swore that youth would last so long, swinging on a rope into the creek below. Back when the fireflies glowed. Now that field is paved and gone, but your laugh still lingers in that song. Back when the fireflies glowed, before the clocks took all we know. We lived like kings on borrowed time, hearts wide open, young and blind. And I'd give it all to go back home. Back when the fireflies glowed. Yeah, back when the fireflies glowed. Evening sun, it paints the trees, shadows long and soft like breeze. Mama said, don't chase the gold, the richest things are never sold. Take your time, don't rush the day. Let your worries drift away. She said, boy, you're bound to roam, but don't forget the way back home. So I walked slow down these simple roads, barefoot heart, no heavy load. Life feels right when the world turns slow, with a quiet song and fields that glow. Memories like fireflies hum feel alive. Just a sky that burns at 5:30. And if I lose my way out there, I'll follow stars or a whispered prayer. Every sunset calls me back to dirt road dreams and love that lasts. So I walk slow down these simple roads, let the dusk light take control. No rushing heart, no tales untold, just a song I sing from my soul. Yeah, a song I sing from my soul. We chase the sun down those old dirt roads, laughing loud in the heat, nowhere to go. Your hand in mine like it was meant to stay, but time slipped away like a faded summer day. Now the nights are cooler and the wind's grown strong. I still hear your voice in the old country song. Faded summer days and the memories remain like a whisper in the grass after the rain. You and me, we were wild and free, but some loves don't last like a July breeze. Now I'm holding on to what slipped away in those faded summer days. We carved our names in the old oak tree, said forever and meant it, just you and me. But seasons change and hearts rearrange. Now I'm standing here and you're out of range. lost in the shadow of what used to be. A heart that's been broken, struggling to breathe. I packed my memories, left the past behind, chasing the light I was born to find. Every step I take, a little more free, learning to live again, just being me. I'm finding my way back home, to the place where my heart belongs. Through the storm and through the rain, I'm healing from the pain. No more running, no more fear. I'm standing tall, I'm finally here, finding my way back home, to the love I've always known. The road was long, the nights were cold, but in the darkness I found gold. A second chance to start anew, to write a story where I'm true. With every sunrise, hope will grow. I'm learning how to let it show. I'm finding my way back home, to the place where my heart belongs. Through the storm and through the rain, I'm healing from the pain. No more running, no more fear. I'm standing tall, I'm finally here, finding my way back home, to the love I've always known. And if I fall, I'll rise again, stronger now than I've ever been. I'm finding my way back home, to the place where my heart belongs. Through the storm and through the rain, I'm healing from the pain. No more running, no more fear. I'm standing tall, I'm finally here, finding my way back home, to the love I've always known. Sun setting slow on this gravel road. You're sitting close in that flannel you stole. Bare feet swinging on the porch swing seat. Fireflies dancing where the cornfields meet. Ain't no city lights, no plans to roam, just your hand in mine, and this place called home. It's front porch love, sweet and true. Nothing fancy, just me and you. A mason jar, sweet iced tea, the radio humming soft and free. Don't need diamonds or skies above. I got everything in this front porch love. Mama's pies cooling by the window frame. We laugh at nothing, but it feels the same. You lean your head where my shoulder bends, talking about babies and old best friends. Life rolls on like a tractor wheel, but tonight it's slow, porch love, our favorite kind. The peace we searched so long to find, with creaky boards and the night so still. Hearts in rhythm and time to kill. It forever fits like a glove. Let it be this front porch love. Front porch love. I passed the diner where we used to meet. Now it's just coffee and an empty seat. Your laughter echoes down Main Street like a ghost I never wanted to keep. You said forever, but forever came and went. Now I'm living with your silhouette. There are ghosts in this town, in the bar lights and the sundown. Your memories in every song, laying soft all night long. I try to smile, but it fades too soon, like shadows dancing beneath the moon. Girl, since you ain't around, it's just me and the ghosts in this town. Your old sweatshirt still on my chair, the scent of you still lingers there. Every turn, every corner I find is haunted by what you left behind. Folks say move on, give it time, but time just rewinds the pain of goodbye. There are ghosts in this town, in the bar lights and the sundown. Your memories in every song, laying soft all night long. I try to smile, but it fades too soon, like shadows dancing beneath the moon. Girl, since you ain't around, it's just me and the ghosts in this town. Maybe someday I'll pack and leave, but your name's in the roots of every tree. And there are ghosts in this town, and they wear your voice, they wear your frown. Your memories in every song, and I still hum along. I try to love, but I don't know how, not when you still hold me now. Girl, since you ain't around, it's just me and the ghosts in this town. The wind is howling through the cotton fields, and the sky's as dark as the pain it feels. But I'll be here when the rain comes down, to hold you steady when the world spins around. No promises of easy days, just a hand to hold through the hardest ways. I'll hold you through the storm when the nights feel cold and long. With every tear you cry, I'll be your place on this winding road, but love's the seed that we've always sowed. In the heartache and the quiet pain, I'll be the light in the pouring rain. No perfect days, just honest hearts. Together we can face the dark. I'll hold you through the storm when the nights feel cold and long. With every tear you cry, I'll be a reason why. When the weight is more than you can bear, I'll be the shelter, I'll be there. No matter what life has in store, I'll hold you through the storm. When the world feels like it's torn apart, you'll always have my open heart. I'll hold you through the storm when the nights feel cold and long. With every tear you cry, I'll be your reason why. When the weight is more than you can bear, I'll be the shelter, I'll be there. No matter what life has in store, I'll hold you through the storm. Morning sun through the window pane, coffee brewing like an old refrain. Your hand in mine, we're sitting slow. In this little life we've come to know. No big city lights or fancy rings, just the simple things I love to bring. I love the way you smile at me underneath that old oak tree. The sound of your laugh, the touch of your hand, walking barefoot across this land. No need for gold, no need for fame, just you and me in this sweet, simple game. These are the simple things I love. Evening breeze and fireflies, the peaceful calm of starry skies. Your whispered words, soft and true, make this small world feel brand new. No need for grander dreams to chase. In your arms is my favorite place. I love the way you smile at me underneath that old oak tree. The sound of your laugh, the touch of your hand, walking barefoot across this land. No need for gold, no need for fame, just tree, the sound of your laugh, the touch of your hand, walking barefoot across this land. No need for gold, no need for fame, just you and me in this sweet, simple game. These are the simple things I love. Downtown lights were quiet and low. The snow was falling soft and slow. I stopped for coffee at the corner store. That's when I saw her walk through the door. Same green eyes beneath that hood looked right at me like time never stood. There was snow on her shoulders and time on her face, a chill in the air, but a warmth in that place. We said hello like strangers do, but her silence knew what we'd been through. In a world moved on and hearts grown older, I saw love, the snow on her shoulder. She asked if I still played my old guitar. I said only when the nights get dark. We laughed a little then fell quiet fast. Guess some ghosts never fully pass. Her smile cracked like a frozen stream, still soft, still sweet, like an old lost dream. There was snow on her shoulders and fire in her voice, like we could have been more if we had a choice. We talked about life, about the roads we chose, about the things we lost, the highs, the lows. But in that cold night, as I stood and told her, she still looked like Grace, with snow on her shoulder. We didn't kiss, we didn't cry, just one more glance before goodbye. There was snow on her shoulders and peace in her eyes, like she'd made her peace with all our goodbyes. She turned and left in the soft snowfall, and I watched her fade like we never loved at all. But deep in my chest, that old heart smoldered. She was winter, with snow on her shoulders. You were 5 and asked me why the sky turns gray, why the dog ran off and the good don't stay. I stumbled through some kind of reply, but truth is, son, I still wonder why. There's things a man can't teach, like how to find peace just out of reach, how to stand tall when you're feeling small, how to rise again after you fall. You'll learn more from hurt than a preacher's speech. Some things a man just can't teach. I showed you how to cast a line, change a tire, read the signs. But heartbreak's got no manual, son, and goodbye hurts more when it's the one. There's things a man can't teach, like why some dreams stay out of reach, how to smile when your world breaks down, how to wear loss like a hand-me-down. Time and tears will preach and preach. Some things a man just can't teach. You'll make mistakes, son, same as me, but I'll be right here when you can't see. 'Cause there's things a man can't teach, like how love's more than words or speech, how the silence speaks when hearts are true, how to forgive, yeah, that starts with you. You'll figure it out beyond my reach. Some things a man just can't teach. I watch you from across the street. Your smile lights up every heartbeat, but you don't see the way I feel. This quiet love that's slow to heal. I'm just a whisper in your crowd, hoping someday you'll look around. I'm waiting on your shadow, hoping you might see me somehow, standing in the back of your heart, wishing I could be the star. I'm holding on to what I can't show, forever waiting on your shadow. Every word you say, I replay, dreaming you'll feel the same someday. But the silence between us grows like a river that nobody knows. Maybe one day you'll turn my way and hear the love I can't say. I'm waiting on your shadow, hoping you might see me somehow, standing in the back of your heart, wishing I could be the star. I'm holding on to what I can't show, forever waiting on your shadow. I'll keep this fire burning low till you notice me and let me know I'm waiting on your shadow. hoping you might see me somehow. Standing in the back of your heart, wishing I could be the start. I'm holding on to what I can't show, forever waiting on your shadow. There's a gravel road past the county line, where summer winds and memories intertwine. That swing still hangs from the big oak tree. It's been years, but it still calls to me. No city lights, just firefly shows, and a creek where all the wild things grow. Take me back where the river knows my name, where the cornfields whispering and nothing's changed. Mama's voice flowing through the kitchen screen, barefoot dreams and faded jeans. No matter how far or who I became, home still where the river knows my name. We carved our names on that old red barn, taught our hearts to heal with country charm. First kiss down by the fishing hole, a jar of fireflies and a heart of gold. I chased the world, I chased the flame, but that dirt road's in my veins. Take me back where the river knows my name, where the cornfields whisper and nothing's changed. Mama's voice floating through the kitchen screen, barefoot dreams and faded jeans. No matter how far or who I became, home still where the river knows my name. Some places grow you, some let you roam, but one always calls you home. Take me back where the river knows my name, where time moves slow and hearts remain. A porch light glows through the southern rain, and every mile just fades to pain. No matter how far or who I became, I'll always be the boy the river never knew by name. As the morning slips by, Granddad's on the porch wiping his eyes. A mason jar perched by his boot-worn feet, he hums to the rhythm of a summer heat. Field's gone quiet where the tall grass sways. A tractor stands dusted in the shade. The dog stretched out, keeping watch by the gate. Time runs slower where memories wait. Whiskey on the front porch, stars in the night, ghosts in the hollow, fading with the light. Stories in the wood grain, etched and worn deep. The past holds you gently where the shadows keep. Smoke from the chimney in the fall air's chill brings back the warmth of old songs that fill with faded love letters in a Bible pressed tight, carried through wars and prayers in the night. The sparrows all scattered when the thunder calls. This house stands proud, though its paint might fall. It ain't much to city eyes that glance and leave, but it holds all the roots that folks believe. Whiskey on the front porch, stars in the night, ghosts in the hollow, fading with the light. Stories in the wood grain, etched and worn deep. The past holds you gently where the shadows keep. Whiskey on the front porch, stars in the night, ghosts in the hollow, fading with the light. Stories in the wood grain, etched and worn deep. The past holds you gently where the shadows keep. He woke me up before the sun, coffee, steam, and a loaded gun. Said, son, today you'll ride with me, learn more than books could ever teach. With calloused hands and steady eyes, he lived the truth, not alibis. In worn out boots and faded jeans, he built my world, he shaped my dreams. With every mile down that old dirt road, he taught me all I need to know. Not with words, but what he'd do, I learned from those worn out boots. He fixed a fence with quiet grace, wiped the sweat from a weathered face. Said hard work don't always pay in gold, but it feeds your heart and makes you whole. And when I fell, he'd help me stand, just a nod, I'd understand. In worn out boots and faded jeans, he built my world, he shaped my dreams. what'd he do? I learned from those worn out boots. Now I've got a boy who calls me Dad, and I try to give him what I had. In worn out boots and faded jeans, I walk his path, I chase his dreams. With every step down this life I chose, I carry what he taught me most. Not with words, but what I do. He lives in my worn out boots. Yeah, he lives in these worn out boots. You sat 2 rows down in Sunday school, braided hair, breaking all the rules. I'd write your name in my notebook lines, wishing somehow you'd notice mine. The years went by, but the story stayed. You were the dream I never quite made. You were always almost mine, just a heartbeat out of time. Right girl, wrong page in the book. I loved you more than I ever could. Watched you laugh in someone's arms while I stood in the quiet dark. You were sunshine I couldn't find. Yeah, you were always almost mine. Prom night came, you danced in white. I watched the stars alone that night. You left town with your high school flame, but I stayed here and kept your name. I'd lie and say I moved along, but every slow song proves me wrong. You were always almost mine, just a heartbeat out of time. Right girl, wrong page in the book. I loved you more than I ever could. Watched you laugh in someone's arms while I stood in the quiet dark. You were sunshine I couldn't find. Yeah, you were always almost mine. Now you're back, ring on your hand. I just smile, say I understand. You were always almost mine. Love that stayed between the lines. Right soul, wrong space and time. I'll love you till the end of mine. No regrets, just a gentle sigh. You were always almost mine. Yeah, always almost mine. Yeah, always almost mine. Dust on my boots, still smelling like sand. Dog tag swinging in my weathered hand. 100 nights I dreamed this scene. Mama crying in the porch light gleam. I left a boy with fire in his chest. Came back a man who's seen the rest. Now I'm back on this front porch, where the rocking chairs still lean north, where silence speaks and time runs slow, where little brothers ain't so little no more. I gave my best on foreign ground, but this is where my soul feels sound. Back where prayers don't feel forced. I'm finally home, back on this front porch. The flag still waves above the barn. Same old scars on Daddy's arm. He hugs me tight, don't say a word, but I feel more love than I've ever heard. The war ain't gone, it's in my sleep, but this land's where my roots run deep. Now I'm back on this front porch, where the rocking chairs still lean north, where silence speaks and time runs slow, where little brothers ain't so little no more. I gave my best on foreign ground, but this is where my soul feels sound. Back where prayers don't feel forced. I'm finally home, back on this front porch. And I ain't looking for parades or praise, just quiet nights and honest days. 'Cause I'm back on this front porch, with a heart that's bruised but still holds torch for the ones who can't come walking back. I'll live the life they never had. I gave my all, now I found peace in the wind, the stars, these Georgia trees. No more war, no more scorch, just me and hope, back on this front porch. The screen door creaks as the sun goes down. Coffee cup cools while the crickets sound. Your faded flannel still on my chair, but you're not here, just midnight air. Back porch memories, whiskey and breeze, still hear your laugh floating through the trees. You left in silence, took the light with you, but every star still shines like you used to do. I sit alone where we used to be, just me and back porch memories. The rocking chair keeps time with my side. Fireflies dance neath the Carolina sky. Your boots by the door like you come back home. But I know better when I'm here alone. Back porch memories, whiskey and breeze. Still hear your laugh floating through the trees. You left in silence, took the light with you. But every star still shines like you used to do. I sit alone where we used to be, just me and back porch memories. I ain't angry, just missing you hard, playing your song on my old guitar. Some nights I swear I hear your name, riding the wind, calling through the rain. Back porch memories, whiskey and breeze. Still hear your laugh floating through the trees.